From sportschatplace.com, and it is Friday, May the 4th, 2018, here with your free live picks. Of course, we are here 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Of course, if you want to be notified when I go live, you just hit the subscribe button. Of course, if you're looking for our best bets, those are over at sportschatexperts.com, where it's best bets for myself and the other world today. We have NBA today, we have NHL today, and of course we have MLB today. So I don't usually like to talk about what happened yesterday. Interesting enough, like we were 3 for 3 on the show yesterday, and I know we had some monster dogs on here. But the best part of yesterday was I was with Craig Trapp and Tony Brown. We were watching the Celtics 76ers game, and when the Celtics were down by 21 points, I bet the in-game on the money line, and it was 12-1 at that point. I also bet the in-game with the Celtics at plus 15.5. So I had the Celtics, you guys know in the premium area, I had the Celtics for the game. I bet the Celtics money line before the game. I bet the Celtics money line when they went down early, when they were down by 8 early. So I had it at plus 2 and change. And then I had the Celtics at 12-1 to win outright, and also plus 15.5. So it was just ended up being just a monster day. Plus, our picks here. Bernie Whiteman is back from Maui. Did not even message me to come meet me or meet the dog or, go walk the dog on the beach. I live literally a half mile from the hotel where he was staying. Not yet. I have not convinced Craig to go to the hockey game yet, but what I'm hoping for is that we hit on the Oaks today, and that will do it. Oh, on the parlay, foreign kids talking about the parlay over at Picks and Parlays. We hit that also. We had the over in the Rangers-Red Sox game and the over in the Tigers Royals game, and I have to say that both those games were over. They went over like within the first 3 or 4 innings. I mean, they were like way over, which is always nice. But anyways, I'm in Vegas right now. No, the volcano is erupting on the Big Island. I live in Maui, so it's one island over. But apparently the Big Island's getting nailed with earthquakes, and that is an issue. But anyways, I got 6 Major League Baseball picks over at Sports Chat Premium Plus, and Sports Chat Experts. I got picks in both NBA games today as well. We're going to do baseball and NBA here as well. No, I know that, foreign kid. I know that. It's awesome. And it's like, believe me, when I lose, people come on here, they hammer me. It's like, you lost. And it's like other people, it's like, sometimes people will say stuff. Sometimes when you win, it's crickets. But interestingly enough, yesterday was just one of those days. We were just basically firing on all cylinders on the free picks, that's for sure. I mean, we hit the 2 picks, the 2 baseball picks that I gave out on the show were monster bomb dogs. I mean, they were some of the biggest dogs on the board that hit yesterday. Texas Rangers and the Blue Jays in Game 1 against the Indians, and exactly what we said was going to happen on that one. Carrasco, outside of the American League Central, he gets hit really hard. So that ERA, if he has a lot of games within the AL Central, the ERA gets overstated. So got a chance to rack that up. But anyways, let's get right into some free picks today. Like I said, I got a ton of premium picks out there. But we will, as always, find a way to get some action here. No day baseball. Weird. Normally on Kentucky Oaks Day, I think for the past 10 years, there's always been that day Cubs game at Wrigley, but today there isn't one. So it's a little bit different, but doesn't matter. Day baseball, night baseball. It's all baseball. I'm going to take the Indians here at plus 175 against the Yankees. This price is insane. Once again, like yesterday, I know the Indians aren't great this year, but 17-14, 6-6 even up on the road. The Yankees 11-5 at home. Of course, the reason why the price is so high is Josh Tomlin's pitching, and he gives up a ton of home runs. Of course, the Yankees hit a ton of home runs, so that's why the price is so high. But it still seems insanely high. I mean, it is out of control high. So I think all the value here is on the Indians. I bet it personally. I did not give it out in the premium area or anything like that, but I'll tell you, it's way worth a play, kind of like our plays yesterday. And I'm going to take the Indians here at plus 175. That'll be our first pick for today's show. I like a lot of dogs today. So I have a dog 3-pack over at sportschatexperts.com, where it's 3 picks. It's all dogs. And I love more dogs in this stuff. Yesterday in the NBA, I had both dogs, both in the premium and premium plus. I had money line as well. And I just told you guys the story about my in-game bet when the Celtics were down 21 points. Tony Brown had bet the 76ers, and he gave out the 76ers as he on opposite sides of it. But when I put that bet in at 12-1, he's like, you know what? I think I'm going to hedge out. And he did. He's like, he was up by 21 points. He's like, what's the worst thing that can happen? He's like, a slight hedge. And he did. he took the 12-1 also on the in-game. I don't think he bet it quite as big as I did, though. But anyways, we're here 365 days a year. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, just subscribe to our channel. If you're watching this on Facebook, just hit the like and follow button. Like and follow our page, like our videos. Shouldn't take you very long to do this stuff, but it helps us a ton. I put actually on the YouTube, there's a button right down here. Oh, it's on the other side, it's on this side. But you can see I had it put on the screen. You just, maybe it's not right. I'm on the wrong side of the page. What the hell? I don't know. You guys can see it. It's in the whatever. And I'm pointing up. It's like it's on delay, so it's like I can see that I'm way behind on it. Doesn't really matter. Let's just give out a pick, right? I mean, this is the easy way to do it. I like the Blue Jays. This is one of the favorites that I like. I did not give it out in the premium area because I don't like the price. I like the way the Rays have been playing, so it made it even hard. But J-Happ has been very, very good to us this season. But we've been getting Happ as an underdog, but here he's minus 157. So I'm going to stay off. I'm on as far as a premium pick, but I'll give it out as a free pick here, and I'll take the Blue Jays at minus 157. One of the things, I hate saying on videos. I hate watching videos where people say so I'm going to really try and work on not doing that. I never did it in the past, and just recently I started doing it, I noticed. So I'm going to skip those and just get to picks. Makes it easier. But back to this Blue Jays thing. We've been getting Happ as an underdog all season. Now he's minus 157. Meanwhile, the Rays were cold all season, so they're, at least at the beginning of the year, and now they're, 7-3 in their last 10. So they're a hot team, and I can't give them out as a premium pick at minus 157. I don't even love that one, so I'm going to give out an extra pick is what's going to happen. I kind of would almost like to call that maybe like a quarter of a pick, because I don't even think I'm going to play that one personally. And I'm in Vegas, so I'm playing a lot of the games, and I'm not going to bet that game. So what the hell? But here's one that I did bet: Bartolo Colon at plus 163 against the Red Sox. The Red Sox are floundering. I mean, they are floundering right now. They're 5-5 in their last 10, but really, I believe they are 2-5 in their last 7. It's either 2-5 in their last 7 or 1-5 in their last 6. It's something horrible like that. They're playing terrible baseball, is what it is. Yeah, the Red Sox are. Oh, actually, they had that series in Kansas City. So 5-5 in their last 10. So they're a little bit better than I give them credit for. But I don't care. We won big on Texas yesterday, and I think we win big on Texas here. Rick Porcello is one of those guys. He gets a lot of run support, and he's going to need it here. But I like Texas. I think they batter Porcello, and I think the Red Sox continue to struggle on the road. The Red Sox started red hot. They're 22-9, so I mean they still have all the big numbers. Everything still looks, still checks boxes for them, but as a minus 183 favorite on the road, that's tough to pass on. Good morning, Arnold Kurt. Danny Deflin. Mitch, I heard you say don't get parlays, don't bet parlays. Should I just start betting dogs? I need some advice. We've been over the money management thing, but I will go over it one more time. I think you don't just bet dogs, but you find the dogs where there's value. And I think that's where it is. You can bet favorites, but betting big favorites is the best way to lose a lot of money in baseball. The only way you could win betting big favorites is when they go on those really, really long winning streaks. So Arnold's late to the show, so he asked about a game that we already went over. You can watch the replay of the show. But anyways, so here's the way baseball works and betting any money line sport. If you bet a team that averages around minus 200, so the Houston Astros are the example, right? They're about minus 200 almost every single game. Yesterday they weren't, but for the most part, not when they're not playing the Yankees, like today, the Astros. Well, I know they're playing, and I know they're a gigantic favorite. So today, the Astros are minus 190, okay, against the Diamondbacks, who have the best record in the National League, right? The #1 money team in all of baseball. Oh God, let's just give the Diamondbacks out here. I was going to give a different game, but I'm going to give the Diamondbacks right here. So the Diamondbacks are the best money team in baseball. If you bet on the Diamondbacks every single game this season, you've made more money betting on them than any other team. So the Houston Astros, who average minus 200 a game, so you can see them here at minus 190. So if they won 102 games, if they won 102 and 60, okay, baseball is 162 games. So if they won 102 and 60, and you bet $100 on every game, and they were an average of minus 200, I mean, of course, they're not going to be exactly minus 200 every game, but we're going to say on average. So some games they're minus 250, minus 260. Other games they're minus 150, 160, 170. On average, minus 200. Then if they go 102 and 60, if they go 102 and 60, and you bet every single game $100 each, you've lost $1,800 going 42 games over 500. You can adjust this down even to minus 150, and you'll see that the teams have to win in the 90s to justify that kind of number. An underdog getting plus 170, plus 180, plus 190 only needs to win 35% of the time for you to turn a nice profit. If you can pick underdogs that win 40% of the time or better, you can make a lot of money betting baseball. So it's not just betting all the underdogs. It's picking the good ones and hitting the big ones like we did yesterday. Those games, those 2 games that we hit yesterday. So we hit with the Texas Rangers on the show, and we hit with the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays were plus 180. The Rangers were about in the same range. So we got plus 360. If we bet, if we bet the next 4 underdogs and we lose them all, and we bet $100 a game, we lost $40. You know, going 2 and 4. If one of our underdogs wins, we're just padding this huge bankroll. I mean, we only really need to go 1 and 3 in our next 4 underdog picks to still be ahead. I mean, meanwhile, you bet favorites, it's plus 100. You're betting big money, plus 100, right? Plus 100, plus 100. These underdogs, plus 180. Chris Medlin today, okay? When this guy's been on in the past, he's been on. Jarrett Cole, when he pitched in the National League, he was extremely vulnerable as a National League pitcher in the Pirates. The Astros have not been hitting the ball lately. They're 4-6 in their last 10 games, and when push came to shove yesterday, it was Jose Altuve striking out on 3 pitches with runners on first and second in the 9th inning after blowing a 2-run lead in the top of the 9th yesterday. The Astros don't look like a minus 190 team. I will tell you that much. I'm going to take the Arizona Diamondbacks, who are the best betting team. The best betting team is the Arizona Diamondbacks. If you bet on the Arizona Diamondbacks every game this season so far, you've made more money than you have on every single other team. And if you bet money on the Houston Astros, who are 20-13, okay, they're 20-13 this season. If you bet the Houston Astros every single game at 20-13, so 7 games over 500, if you bet $100 on them every single game, you've lost $311, even though you've won 7 more times than you've lost. That is a tough way to make a living. I mean, you can't do it. It can't be done. I'll go back and say, okay, here's a popular team that's the Dodgers, 14-17, all right? They have a losing record, 14-17. If you bet the Dodgers every single game this season, $100, even though they're 3 games under 500, you're down $1,524 because Clayton Kershaw has lost twice at minus 300. You know, so, and they've lost they're always big favorites. So at a losing record, they need to, if you're a favorite that's in the minus 200 range almost every single time out, you need to win 120 games in a season. This is not going to happen. It just does not happen. So, thanks, Monkey. We don't look back, we only look forward. But I'm just going over the same strategy that we've been going over every day. And when you look at Arizona Diamondbacks, 21-10, they've been modest money the whole time. 21-10. If you bet $100 on them every single game, you're up $1,293. So even though they're 11 games over 500 and you're betting $100 a game, you're still up almost $1,300. So they've been a dog plenty this season, just like they are today against Houston, who is minus $311 if you bet them every single game with the winning. It's like, this stuff doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make, I don't even understand it. I don't even understand how people can bet that stuff. But I see people do it, and then I see people patting themselves on the back saying, I went 5-1 yesterday. Yeah, it's like you hit all these minus 260s. It's like the next day, if you lose those games, it's like going, you know, you lose a minus 260, a minus 160, and a minus, 115. It's like losing 7 games, even though you've lost 3. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Anyways, we're taking the Diamondbacks. That'll be our 3rd pick for today's show. We're going to go extra picks. We're going extra. What the hell? You guys got me. Because the Diamondbacks, I wasn't even going to give that as a pick on the show, but it's like I just talked myself into it. I've already bet that game, and I bet the Diamondbacks. Let's go to the NBA, and let's just look at the total real quick. So the Warriors and the Pelicans, they're just going to push this total as high as they can possibly get it. We're at 232 now. I still like the over in that one. And on the other side, the Rockets and the Jazz, 208.5. I like the over in that one as well. So I like the over in both NBA games. Anyways, we're going to wrap up today's show. We gave out a ton of picks again. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel. I'll be back at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And I will be back on Facebook at 11 a.m. as well tomorrow morning. So have a great day, everyone. Tomorrow is the Kentucky Derby. I'll give out some Derby picks, and we'll do all that kind of good stuff. My Derby picks have not been that great recently, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you who's good at is my wife. She's the horse picker. So if you marry a woman that can pick horses, you don't have to be so good at it. she gets the bombs too, which is always nice. But anyways, have a great day, everyone. It's great seeing y'all. I know you guys have a lot of choices when it comes to spending your time watching shows, and I know you guys have lots of choices. Thank you for choosing to watch my show, and enjoyed having you. Have a great day, everyone. We will see you tomorrow.